Today there is not much to talk about. There are a few things here and there that I said last year that I kind of regret or just want to take back because there has been a lot of things that I never actually came to do. Now, this is my first update video for 2023 and we're going to go through all of the things that I said in 2022 that I wanted to do but never got to them. I still technically want to do them, but I don't want to announce you guys that it will happen anytime soon because there's still a lot of other things that I need to do, and when I'm finally over with all of the college stuff, yeah, we all know I'm not going to be that busy anymore. So first comes that, and afterwards we will see what kind of YouTube project I could potentially do. First of all, the first thing is actually reverse piece. Reverse piece is basically, I think, that's not the thing. Reverse piece is also not this. This is reverse piece. Reverse piece was, I think, one of the first what if scenarios that I came up after starting What If Luffy Was Never Born, and I still really love the idea and want to do it in the future, maybe after Shadow Piece is over, but Shadow Piece is still going to go on for quite some time. And I know that I don't even know if the people who wanted me to do it, like, I know some people are excited for it or interested in it, but I don't know if any of you are watching my channel that specifically came because of reverse piece. Anyways, this thing, it probably won't start at least in the next 2 or 3 months. There's still a lot of stuff to prepare for it, and I don't want to show half-finished things, so reverse piece is, it's not a hiatus because it never even started, but don't expect it to come out anytime soon. Even though I love what if scenarios, Shadow Piece is the focus obviously, and I don't want to do too many things at once. I don't want to announce too many projects anymore. I'm going to focus on the things that are currently going on and make them at the best quality I can possibly do. So maybe I can spend a bit more time editing it or actually learn editing completely. Maybe improve my thumbnail style a bit here and there. All these things are still like in progress because I'm learning with every video, and my talking with you, my English language and knowledge is increasing with every video as well. So it's quite nice to just go with it and see how everything turns out. After reverse piece, what if scenarios are going to go on forever? I want to do original stories as well. There's the whole thing with Frey, the boy in the swamps with the knoll. You know, these hyena demon beasts. These stories, you know, I want to do them, but that's even more work than Shadow Piece. So maybe once there's actually more to do it, maybe once I have actual money to spend on editors or to get art for all of the characters in these stories, maybe then it would make more sense than to just have one singular image and tell you the story. Same for One Piece Our Story and Beyblade Dream. Like, these things are a lot of work to actually write full stories, and even though I would love to continue writing One Piece based stories, I can't do that for my entire life. So the thing that I decided on is when I actually continue with writing my own stories, I will probably focus on an original story more than something like One Piece Our Story. Even though it's the thing is basically plotted out until like 100 chapters in, but writing these 100 chapters is a lot of work and I don't have that time for that right now, as I said before. Then the other thing that I announced obviously was the Haikyuu thing. Haikyuu Your Story. Everything is about our story, your story, my story. But the Haikyuu thing, just forget about it. I thought it was interesting, but it's way too much work. And the Haikyuu community, I don't know, I didn't feel that welcomed when I actually jumped into it. I'm saying it openly like it is. When I not when I lived there, but like when I talk with these people, they were pretty, it's not toxic is the wrong word, but I didn't feel like they accepted my opinions. They really had these things set in their mind, and if something didn't go as they wanted it to do, they kind of just rejected it. So Haikyuu, let's just go over it and maybe do something with Blue Lock. Blue Lock Blue Lock is toxic already, so what am I to do if any of the toxic Blue Lock people will come here? I just love football, but I'm not going to do anything with those things. I'm just going to focus on my original stuff in the future. Same with the next point. This is something I want to do, and I can tell you the Esposaga Tournament will come in the future. It's just that I kind of wanted to have every battle prepared so that I can actually release the videos weekly, both the battle in itself and the victory video. I have the videos for Eric and Mary, like the battle between Eric and Mary and the battle between Kabaji and Daddy Masterson. I have those two scripted, but I don't have them recorded yet. And I have the battle between Chu and Krieg almost completely written up, but it's only like the next 3 battles. And as you see, there are over, I think the entire battle consists of the entire tournament consists of over 50 battles. So I technically, because I only did Django and Johnny and Yosaku yet, I still need to write 50 more battles, like 49 more battles, maybe 50 more battles, and that's a lot of text to write down, and then videos to record, then to edit, then to upload, and then the victory videos, and all these things. I can't say when this will happen. I wanted to start this year with like having all of the Esposaga Tournament prepared, but things happened. I need to focus on my own dive more than on the channel, but I still want to do at least 2 videos per week. I will not stop these together with the shorts that are now coming, but I'm also preparing short stuff in the future. And maybe there will be some D&D, or because of the whole open D&D thing that's currently happening with the OGL, I might not do D&D specifically, but more like tabletop role-playing games, so TTRPGs. There are things that I want to do, things that I will do, but the Esposaga Tournament is going to be postponed until I can actually finish all of it. Maybe it will be sometime in the middle of the year, maybe a bit later at the winter, maybe it's a Christmas present. We will see how the whole thing will turn out, but there are just too many things to do. And as you can remember, Shadow Piece has been going on. Shadow Piece is going into the next arc right now. We are in the post-Wano arc now, where I still have, I think, the next 5 or 6 episodes written up. I can actually check that because I have these texts like next to me right here. I just finished something big in post-Wano, and I have currently written up 5 videos for the post-Wano arc. So I still have 5 more weeks of Shadow Piece prepared, but I also need to prepare my bachelor thesis. A quick look into my life, so I'm writing my bachelor thesis. But that's not too important for anything that we're doing on this channel. So Shadow Piece is going to continue. Then we have random videos like this one going up on Thursdays, like today, where we're just going to talk about One Piece related things, anime related things, manga I want to show you or things. Then there might be something about the tabletop RPGs, or we could also do some other stuff. And then there's the thing with shorts. I obviously have these shorts where it's just this AI doing some art, which is just some basic stuff that I wanted to try out, and now I have all these videos in my backlog that I use for shorts. Then I have the anime facts, the game facts, and I also am maybe going to share some short stories. You know, similar to how the whole thing with Frey worked, where I said that you can control the story of him and what actually he wants to do in the future, if he wants to be a mage, a warrior, and all these things. So it's more of a thing like, instead of the thing with Frey, it's going to be more something like a pick your own adventure type of story, where you reincarnate into the world, and every time this short, the 30-second or 1-minute long short ends, there are 4 or 3 different options you can pick from, and those are going to decide the flow of the story. So first of all, it's going to be rolls to determine the stats of the person with their special ability as well, and then the story is up to you. I'm just going to talk about the things that you made decisions on, and at the end of the video there will be a decision to make that you need to vote or write in the comments to tell me where the story will go on in the future. Now, I don't know if that's for you. There are a lot of different things we could potentially do here and there. I just want to do things that I think are fun. So I also was thinking about maybe doing live streams on Sundays or whenever actually One Piece is going to get published. I'm reading the official One Piece source, so I'm thinking about whenever the official One Piece comes out, I might do like a 2 hour, 3 hour live stream where before the chapter release, I'm preparing a bingo board to see what will happen in this week's chapter, and then we read the chapter together and we see if I get a bingo or not. And we can also just discuss the things that are happening, make our predictions, talk about our theories. But I don't know how live streams are like welcomed here on YouTube. I know that many big people are doing them, but I can't be considered a big person. I'm just a normal guy doing videos, even though I'm an anime boy. Yeah, let's leave that one out. So, live streams for the One Piece stuff, but I also wanted to maybe make other live streams where I just read some webtoons here and there. You know, I just want to see how far I can push my YouTube channel. We have the YouTube videos that I want to release, the long form content. We have the short content I want to release. We have the streams prepared that I want to do when I have more time again. And there's also the community posts where I can post questions or keep you up to date with everything that's going to happen. These update videos, like this one, is just for if there is a lot of stuff. But technically, if I continue to use the community message board there, I don't have need to tell you about everything because I have short updates. I don't need to make the long updates anymore. But I don't know how all of the thing will develop, but to summarize, if you are even still in this video, I will continue Shadow Piece, I will continue my first day videos. I want to do more shorts because I think they are a lot of fun and they can make use of my creative abilities in some other ways, and maybe we can read some other One Piece fan fictions or fan stories sometimes on live stream as well. I found some that are quite interesting and have been ongoing for a few years, so there is a lot of content there as well, and I just kind of want to spend more time on my YouTube when I actually have that time. But who knows when that time will come? Maybe when I'm in Japan I will have more time. We will see. I just want to let you know all of these different things, and I don't even want to edit a lot of this video here. It's just going to be non-uncut me talking about what I want to do, what I apologize for, or what I want to change about. So it's been 9 weeks since I wrote up this idea to apologize for talking too much about Reverse Piece, about the Esposaga Tournament, the Haikyuu stuff, the original fantasy stories with Frey and other things. All of these things just were too much for me, so I want to focus on one thing at a time so that I'm not overwhelmed, because overwhelming myself will only lead to me not liking doing the whole YouTube thing anymore. That's basically it. I know it's not the same kind of video that I normally upload, because who even is interested in what I'm talking about here? It's just me talking about things I care, and that's also why I want to include tabletop RPGs into the future lineup of potential videos, because I really enjoyed playing D&D, but with the whole thing happening right now, I might also start looking into Pathfinder or just tabletop RPGs in general. So that's it from me. If you have any ideas on what I could also do on this channel, or what I forgot to work on as well, I apologize for that as well. You know, normally these things get cut out if I just stumble over my words, but this is just how I normally record videos. I just talk and then I formulate my words around it. And if there are like some moments where I just am silent because I need to think, or some other times where I need to repeat myself because I actually just stumble over the words, I just cut them out. That's the normal YouTube progress. If I ever get an editor, good luck looking through my 30 minutes or 40-minute files for a 10-minute video. That's a lot of fun to do. But that's all from me for today. On Monday, we will actually start the post-Wano arc with big bangs. And now, all that's left to say from me is stay happy, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay cultured. This has been Pyro Prima. We'll see each other again in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye.